No, I mean YouTube, Twitch, Mixer.
YouTube. Greetings, all Shardvixen here, and I'm playing, as you can see, Horizon Zero Dawn, and I have Thunderpoo 2 Gaming in the chat for a while, just 'cause seems like a nice Sunday thing to do. Alright, so I'm going to go try a quest I failed. So I was asked the other day, what is the goal of my gameplay? And the goal of my gameplay is to kind of show that anybody... Wait. Here I am. I don't want to play with you guys. Go away. To kind of show that anybody could play games. I mean, we all know anybody could play games, but few people want to try playing games that are older or female and or older or older. And that's because I think they seem a bit daunting, and they don't see the reason behind it. I mean, if you didn't grow up with video games, it's kind of an issue. Hey, Thunderpoo, he was also in the chat. Hey, Roger, how are you? So, my conversation today is on that. Is that the reason Grammy plays games, because she always has, and because I think that it's good to show that anyone can play a game. Like I said, not always effective.
I can get out of this.
I did. And when I play this game, I have to kind of start over each time because, well, I play too many games. As I have decided, I play way too many games. So, we're going to try, with my channel, thinning some of my games out by completing some games without starting new games. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. So, this is one I have to finish. Warframe, I think I'm going to put on the back burner for a little bit. It's really hard on my eyes. I don't know why I decided swimming was a good idea. Battleborn I do want to play, so I'm going to be working on that. Oh, man. Dude. That was rude. Oh, that was even double rude, considering I hit you. Oh, delayed reaction. What else? Are you still there? Hello, Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just muting it because you don't want to listen to me?
No, I was muting. It's that you didn't hear me breathing on stream. But okay.
Oh, I don't care. I figure if you're not breathing and you're not whispering, you must be sleeping.
Well, no, because then I'd be snoring.
I haven't heard you snore. I've only heard you go really deadly quiet. Like, you're not there. It's almost like you're not there. And then I'll say, hello, are you there? And then nothing. That's all I've ever heard. Just like you're gone. Like you left without telling anybody you were leaving. So, I was just saying I have to change up my channels a little bit. I feel a little, not quite overwhelmed. I just feel like I'm not getting stuff done, and I hate that feeling because I'm not able to do a lot of stuff anymore. So not getting stuff done is kind of bothersome too. So that's what my plan is. Also, I had this other plan. Oh, it's one of them guys. Scrappers. No, they're not the scrappers. They're like the weird kitty cat. What is that called? What's the weird kitty cat one called? Oh, it's throwing me in the water. Okay, now, why are we in the water?
I don't...
Oh, you wouldn't know because you don't play the game. I get that. I lost my train of thought. That's two of them. Oh, that's 4. This is the field of the cat. I'm gonna die here.
So I take it every enemy in this then is robotic.
Not every of them. Some are human. Some of your enemies... I died. Some of your enemies are human. So obviously we're not slaughtering machines. They're slaughtering me. And I got to start back where I was at. Oh, the sadness of it all. If SavJazz21 is the noob, then I'm like the pre-noob, a pre-thought. Pre-noob sounds kind of teenage-agery. I'm like lower than low. I'm at the bottom of the food chain.
You're the lowest of the low.
I'm the lowest of the low. I'm below that. My son once said that. Yep, I'm below that. What is below the lowest of the low? The underload. I'm the underlow. Alright. Let's take this seriously. It's not a game, you know, it's real life. No, okay. I'll never take it seriously. What's over there that keeps wanting my attention? Go away. It's probably one that I paint. Decided I didn't want it. Okay. Well, at least we started out with all our fresh things. Remember to watch out for the kitty cats in the kitty cat valley. Avoid the kitty cat valley. Oh, I'm going swimming again. Oh, not a vampire. A nublet. That would be cool. A nublet. Okay, so that's what I am. I'm a nublet.
Yo, hush.
Nada, tomorrow is your question. We'll be on. I'll do it up in the vlog. So I've been thinking about it off and on since you asked it. So we'll get that done. And then I'll go on to the next question from April. Is going to be, was given by Wicked Thorn. I was just saying that my, I feel like I've gotten a little bit off of my goals for my channel. So I need to get back on the goals for my channel. Hey, Trigger! It's Trigger Happy in the chat. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, you got me first. That's fine. Yeah, but ever. Stand there and get hit. That's always good. You're not really hitting me, so it's fine. It's fine. You're not going anywhere, are you? Ah, okay. We did that. Oh, it's Savjaz. I was just talking about you, Savjaz. We've decided I'm a nublet. Because I am the lower than low.
Hey, Savjaz.
And we have Thunderpoo in the chat. He's listening. And he keeps popping in and out so we can't hear him breathe. I gotta watch out for the kitty cats.
No, it's more like
it's in the evening time, so
well.
Not a vampire. I usually post about 4 o'clock. I film it in the morning and then I do it all up and make it nice and pretty and add any afterthoughts in written form, and then I post it around 4. I was just talking about, you know, how my goal of my channel was originally with Grammy Plays Games was I wanted to show that anybody could play a game. Didn't matter your age. Didn't matter your level of expertise, as is evident with me. I need to get across the river away from the cat. What the heck? The cat already found me. Ah, what? Oh no, yeah. Go away, kitty cat, go away. I don't like you. Bad cat. Oh, no, come here.
Hey, Genghis Khan.
Come here. Hey, Genghis Khan, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to get on my computer, watch anything. I know, it sounds like excuses. Excuses, jump. I need that. Give me that. Oh, what are you doing? Leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. I don't like you. What are you doing, man? I don't think I remember any of this stuff. What the heck do you do? Quick. Whee! I probably should kill myself. Not the one. Definitely not. I don't remember them doing that. I don't like you. Go away. Yeah, see, but a lot of people, it's rare that, you know, there's people like you and me, Nada. Rare that there are female gamers who've been playing since games have been out. And Pong was a game to have. Yep. See? Or I remember going to the pizza parlor and doing pinball when I was 13. That was the thing in my hometown. Let's go down to the local pizza parlor and play. Okay, I don't like you. You dislike you. I'm gonna go swimming. That's how much I don't like you. I hate swimming. They'll tell you. Alright. I can take you on. I've done it before. Die! 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 There we go. Alright. Sawtooth. That's it. The kitties are the sawtooths. What's the other ones that aren't the sawtooth? There's something else. I don't know what they are. I probably should be hiding in the grass. Let's go hide in the grass for a moment. Hide in the grass. I'm not hiding in the grass. Survive. I don't know what survive is. I haven't, like I said, I looked for you yesterday. I was doing some video catch up on my tablet. And, I didn't see you had made anything new. That'd be a great video. Genghis Khan, She-Marine, and Genghis Ron, She-Marine, and Savjaz playing Monster Hunter. So, but for the most part, not a vampire. Very few people between your generation and mine. Well, actually, we're both of the same generation because we're within 10 years. What was that? What are they bursting out? I've never seen that before. What are those? Those are the scrappers. They're coming to find me. I think they need to go away. I have something else I want to do. I don't want to play with them. Goodbye, kitties! I'll see you later! I'm going this way. Where am I going? Oh, I went the wrong way. Really? Oh, I didn't pass it, did I? Where is it? No, this is where I want to go. That's where I want to go. I forgot I died.
Help me!
Ah ha ha.
I need some help. Anyone, help!
Yeah, it happens to us all.
Okay, no more sneaking.
I know you said you'd love that game, Nana. You should, on this, if it's your second playthrough, you should make some videos. Come here. Right. I got it. 3, 2, let's go. Oh, there's more of them. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. And it's not, well, it's electrifying. But I'm enjoying it. Hey, Hoybit, how are you?
Oh, that's good.
I'm streaming, so you know. I don't care. You can hang out. I don't care. The more the merrier. It's always good, but just so you know.
I'll let you stream. I will
Oh, no,
stop
you
in
can.
and yell at you.
You can chat, because Chris is... Oh, it don't bother me either. Chris is Thunder Pooh's here, too, so he bounces in and out. It's all fun. Everybody, Hoybit is in the party chat. Everybody say hi. I'm like playing Horizon Zero Dawn. How's that hunting stuff going for you?
I'm liking it. Oh, here's Kane's, one of my friends from there. Decided to pop in.
This was an old party or a new one?
No, you can come in. I'm streaming though, so you know. So if you have a nervous thing about your voice or something, you might like to. Savjaz said hi, Hoybit.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so
Dave also goes on, was it Twitch or YouTube or what?
This is YouTube. I do
YouTube
Twitch as
on
well,
YouTube.
and I'm going to do Mixer later on. I'm doing Monster World Hunter on Mixer because I have it for Xbox One. So, not PlayStation. So I'll be doing that.
Would you like me to turn my setting where my voice isn't being broadcasted?
Your voice isn't being broadcasted? I'm
No,
sure.
it
your
is.
voice-
No, he's
Would
asking.
You want me to turn it where it's not?
You want me to do it where it's not?
No. Would you like me to make it to where it's not?
Oh, I don't care if you broadcast it.
Okay.
That's why the party's open and anybody can jump in. If you're asking to teach me anything that's going to be beyond my ability, I'm going to laugh at you and go, hee 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 hee, that's so cute. And that'll be it. That'll be the end of that
I just didn't know if you
conversation.
wanted my voice to be broadcasted or not.
I actually I actually was trying to set up my own voice chat, but I hit join your room, so I mean, I might as well stick around and say hey anyhow, because I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, how are you been?
Yeah.
We were talking about
Good, good.
talking about my channel
Yeah,
and how I've kind of gotten off of track of my channel, and I was talking about how tomorrow my vlog will be up. The question for what did the Vixen say? That's a new vlog I'm doing.
Okay.
So anybody can put a question as a comment or anything. You should do it too. Any question, and then I answer it best as I can. For me,
usually if I have a question, I'll ask you.
I know, but it's one you want to share with everybody else too. You want everybody to know what the answer is to that.
I can't override that
And
machine.
so, not a vampire hat. You asked me a question. That's what we do tomorrow, and that's a nasty ass creature that I don't want to play with right now. Run away!
So, yep, I'm really liking the Hunter game. It's intriguing. It reminds me of the Rocky Mountain one map reminds me very much of where I used to play called the Rocky
That's
Mountains.
awesome.
And it's really relaxing. Except, of course, if animals are aggressive anyway, and they come after you. So it's quite intriguing.
The animals chase after you and eat your brains.
Yeah,
'Cause that would
they will.
be the
They
ultimate.
will. Yep. They're pretty
your
tricky.
brains. Eat your brains. You need to have your brains eaten for hunting them. See.
Some of them, you know, there's a Russian, like a Russian map in the taiga, and the pigs, the wild pigs. I mean, you don't get much of a warning with some of them, and you're like, you know, you can't. You're fumbling, and it's hilarious, I guess.
It sounds fun. I'm not a big I played a hunter game. I want to say around 2004 for the computer with my son's father, and we hunted dinosaurs. And that the only reason I played it reminded me of Tomb Raider when you were one of the Tomb Raiders where you ended up hunting the T-Rex. Roger said hi.
Okay. Hey, Roger.
He'll have heard you. Nada was saying that it takes forever for her to upload a video, but she's playing Kingdom Delivered. And I told her if it's her second playthrough, she ought to share it, which obviously she can't share it. That's too bad. So, is that all you're playing? Is the Hunter game? I mean, I've seen you in Discord talking about it, but I didn't know if that was all you were playing at this point in time.
Yeah, I decided to take a break from the No Man's Sky stuff for a little bit. I've been thinking about jumping back
Sorry,
into
not
that.
a vampire is a him. I apologize. For some reason, I keep saying her. I don't mean to. It's because I'm the only her in the world, and I want all the world to be hers that play video games. You're all changing. Waybut's going to become female tomorrow.
Funny story. I was at my doctor's, an eye doctor's appointment because I had to go in for the Department of DOT physical for driving, and the eye doctor, the gals at the front desk mistakenly put my gender as female, even though I've got a heck of a beard.
I was the bearded lady one year, so maybe that's what they were thinking.
Could have been. It was kind of funny. I kind of teased them. They're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Ah, don't worry about it. It's pretty obvious what gender I am."
Nada says he likes women too much to be one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You could be a woman and still like women. There's many women out there that like women. I personally don't really like many women or men, so except a bunch of you. But that's because you're so far away.
You know, I look at it like it's not necessarily my thing, but I kind of understand gals and guys both. You don't have to worry about either getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant. So there is that if you don't want to, you know.
That's an interesting way to look at it. I think sometimes that as I don't care either way. I always like males. That's my personal favorite is males. I couldn't date women because I have a very hard time with the way they communicate. being one.
Both.
I have a very hard
Both,
time
really.
because there's a huge discrepancy in what women tend to say they want to talk about what they're feeling, but they really don't. They want to talk about what you're feeling. And then how to correct it.
Yes, exactly.
And it doesn't matter if you're male or female; they all talk that way to you. So it's like, not all. I said percentage because I'm a female and I don't usually, but I do it too sometimes. I'll be all like, "And how does that make you feel?" And then they'll be like
a human?
Who the fuck
Like a
cares? Who cares? I don't care.
Oh, funny story. Another funny story that you'll appreciate, because it's feelings. It was a joke about feelings. So what I did is I walked into the coffee shop, and I saw this on one of the social media sites. It was somebody had put up a meme. One of the guys that's a barista at the coffee shop was standing outside. I says, "Hey, man," and I'm trying to not use names to keep the innocent people innocent. Well, not necessarily innocent enough. Anyhow, so I says to the guy, I says, "Oh man, I saw something funny on there. This is brutal. You got to watch the gal to see her reactions because you're gonna love it." And I explained what I was gonna do. And he's like, "Ooh," he's like, "I got to see that." So I walk in. I said to the gal, she says, he kind of walked in and he said, "Man, Hoibit's feeling down, I don't seem like he hasn't had a good day." So I walk in there, and the gal says, "Man, are you doing okay? Is everything okay?" I said, "Yeah, it's been kind of a strange day. It's been a kind of a tough day a little bit, And I said, I kind of let it rest for a second. She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, what's wrong? What's wrong?" "Well, my kid would have been 15 today." And she says, "Oh, I feel really bad." And I says, "Yeah, kind of depressing." She says, "Well," she finally got around to asking, "Well, what happened?" And I said, "Well, I pulled out."
That's too funny.
And
I don't think she thought it was funny, did she?
No, she was all worked up about, thinking that something was really actually bad. And she was furious. She started throwing towels and across the coffee shop at me.
Yeah, no. She was all ready to be very sympathetic and compassionate, and the problem is sometimes you have to be careful is that things like that trigger other people too, because they might have something in their past like that when you tell
Yes, there was
jokes
nobody.
Like that,
there was nobody. There was nobody else in the coffee shop.
Yeah, but I mean, like maybe she had had an experience.
No. I do have a friend that lost a kid in a bad situation. I don't even want to explain the situation of me telling the joke. I don't even want to go there. No.
Right. Yeah.
No,
so because I've had that experience where we've had jokes, where we've told jokes, and then all of a sudden somebody looks at me and they've got tears in their eyes.
Somebody
and
actually
like,
was.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry. So you always have to be kind of aware of, who you're hanging out with and what they're.
Very true. My apologies if anybody out there in YouTube land is offended, but sorry.
I don't think so. There's only 5 of them watching.
Away for now.
Okay.
Me myself, I'm not offended by it. I just find it a bit weird.
Okay.
You thought it was a weird joke?
Yeah.
It's an odd joke. It's a build-up joke. So build-up jokes tend to have kind of a weird offness to them sometimes when you're waiting, and then in mixed company, there's always that.
It depends on...
Making fun of Sav Jazz. Are we making fun of Sav Jazz? I don't think so. Were we making noob jokes? I'm going to be a nooblet, apparently. That's what Not a Vampire says. We're trying to figure out what's lower than low. If Sav Jazz is a noob, right, and you know how well he plays, then what does that make me on the end of the low of the low? Because I don't play very well, and you guys are just being nice when you say, Grammy, that's not true, because we all know that Shardvixen does not play video games very well.
At Belly.
At Belly?
Ant Belly.
Ant Belly.
That's
the lowest of the low?
Dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
That's dragging on the ground.
That is pretty low. I think there's something smaller than ants, though.
I think you're better than let me.
Well, I'm not, but I'm not, if we're doing a comparison thing, you know, you have to be honest in comparison. I'm not putting myself down, I'm being honest. Because we were talking about, the goal of my channel originally was that everyone could play video games. And doesn't matter what your expertise is at it. And so you have, but there is a comparison in life. All things have comparison.
Let me put it to you in perspective, though. How often have you seen me play?
I watched you play a lot of No Man's Sky, a couple of Hunter games, but not too much.
Yes. But here's the thing. You never saw me play normal mode. Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I'm that bad I won't even play.
Oh, yeah. I have games like that, too.
I get into a situation where I'm under pressure and something's happening and I got to react, and I'm all thumbs. I might as well push the die now thing and start over and move on.
Does that frustrate you? Do you think? We were speaking about that in another group. I was speaking about how a lot of people quit playing video games because they get overly frustrated, rather than trying to break it down into smaller increments. See, the way my brain does is I break it down in smaller increments, and then I figure out a way to cheat the program. So,
I can tell you exactly why it frustrates me. It's because I'm a PC gamer, and I can't make the controls be what I want them to be. I know I'm a lot better than
right. So that's not a lack of ability there. I mean, if I played PC, I'd be shitty.
Lack of capability.
I'd be even
lack of ability to adapt to a new.
Yes. Exactly. It's lack of capability. Either I'm not capable of adapting, or I'm not capable of making the system adapt.
Oh, Nada says the key is to having fun. I have fun all the time, which is why I play a lot of games that are horrifically not very good at, because it's not, to me, it's not, I like the game so much that, like, an example is Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. I love it. I'd love to see the end of the freaking game, but I'm thinking that'll be in about 10 years I'll get to the end of the game. They'll make it so easy by then, they'll be like, oh, we feel sorry for this one woman that's been playing it for 5 years. Let's make it easier, because they just upgraded and things got a little different. I don't think it got much easier. Comparing that the game originally was created to, Oh, see, Savjaz got it. I'm the best at dying. That is true. I am very good at dying. And I die in multiple ways that are like, what? I just know that one of the guys was watching me. He said it frustrated him to watch me because, he wants me to do it this way or that way, or, he's like, I can teach you. I can show you how to play better. I can, it seems like an awful lot of freaking work. When I really enjoy what I'm doing already, even though it can be frustrating for the rest of you. But I wanted to reach out with Grammy Plays Games, because gaming is not the mainstay of my channel. My channel it's my animation, but because I'm sick a lot, I don't get a lot of my animation done. So the gaming was to keep the channel alive. Because if you ever watch some animation channels, they get really where nobody visits for a while, and then they kind of go. Backseat gaming isn't attractive. Well, everybody does it. And when I watch people play, I always want to go play the game. This is what happens to me. So I'm like, oh, I want to go play that game. A lot of people that I know that do vlogs that are my age or older, they're like, I came to see your channel because they want to support me because I'll watch their vlogs or something. And they'll come, and I watched all the animation. That was really good. When are you going to get that? And I'm trying to explain to them, it takes so long. Why it takes long. And then they're like, but I just couldn't understand the gaming. I said, that's my teenage brain. It's alright. My teenage brain does that. What is this thing? Ooh, it was hiding. Did you see that? Bad kitty. I think you're a kitty, though. But bad kitty was hiding. So, I'm glad you liked the game, though. The Hunter game. Now, you're playing it on the PS4, correct? But it does it come on the computer?
Yes,
I think so.
They have a lot more stuff than we do.
I played
crossbows and that sort of stuff.
crossbows would be fun.
And black powder rifles.
Battle rifle.
Muzzle loaders, I mean.
Was it originally a computer game?
I believe so.
Because usually if it's better, it's because it was originally a PC game to start with, and you change the programming for it. And there's just some things you can't do in the PS4 version of it. Alright, so in this Horizon Zero Dawn, I was trying to finish this particular side quest, which technically is supposed to be really easy. It's not, yeah, not a vampire. What's the actual, Hobbit. Hobbit's a slip up here. Can you tell Not a Vampire what the name of the game is? He wants to look it up for PC.
Oh, the game that I'm playing, that Hunter game, is called Hunter Call of the Wild.
Okay, so Horizon Zero Dawn isn't on PC.
Yeah, the Hunter Call of the Wild. Yeah.
The Hunter Call of the Wild. Yeah. So you could check that out. Not a Vampire. You might like that.
And the Hunter is all one word.
Yep.
Together. Yes. Together, we want to stay together. But yeah, so last week I felt like YouTube was a little slow, like not the program, but that people,
visiting,
visiting and people playing and people doing different things and some of the same games being played, and so I was like, and I get in a rut sometimes, so I thought I'd talk about something different, like my channel. But Chris and I, Thunderpoo 2, we play a lot of Save the World for Fortnite. That's pretty fun. And you can play it with PC people. So the Save the World part is as fun, if different, than the Battle Royale. So we enjoy that pretty well.
I downloaded that. I played a bit for a while, but like I say, that's one of those games that you have to be on your good game, on the ball, to be able to be successful. Now the Save the World one, that's like a co-op version, is it?
That's the PvE, yeah. So yeah, you can play it with other people. It's easier to play. It's designed to play with other people, and it's easier to play if you play it with other people. But you can play it by yourself too if you want to, if you're that good. I mean, I've met people that are pretty good at playing it. So the thing with Fortnite, the way I look at it is, I'm not very good at Fortnite. Every once in a while I'll get off a shot here or there, and I've never won a solo match. I've always placed second. Always second. It feels like bridesmaids. Always bridesmaid, never bride kind of thing. But I think that the issue there is that the reason I like playing it is that you can play with other people and you don't have to be spectacular as long as they're pretty good and you're good at playing in group. If you're not very good at playing with other people, like Not a Vampire just said, he doesn't enjoy playing with other people at all. So that would not be a game for him. I mean, co-op in either form. You could play it solo, though. You can play Fortnite in solo format. And then never play with anybody. You wouldn't get some of your challenges done, of course, but, it still is.
Well, this Hunter game is kind of interesting. You can play, multiplayer and co-op, and it's quite fun. It's actually a lot more fun playing, to me, together. Because you can, just the way that it's set up. It's neat because you're actually, it's not so much pressure, it's not, you have to do things this way, you have to do things that way,
Huge open world.
It really is.
Yeah, it's very much an open world.
Yeah.
Okay, the world, let's see, the European map that they have on it that you just start out on, from one corner of the map to the other corner is 7 miles.
Yep.
Like
how long does it take? Does it have real world miles in it? So like it would take you on the average of 20 minutes. So 20 times 7 would be 140 minutes. So what? 2 hours and about 10 minutes to walk. If you could walk 7 miles straight through, which I have. So it's the only reason that's how I've always counted miles, is based on my walking speed when I could walk a lot. So that's kind of interesting in itself.
the graphics are absolutely phenomenal. Like I say, I used to live out in the mountains, and it really, really makes me
yearn to go back to the mountains.
Antsy to get back. Yeah. Yep,
hey, Johnny Crash, how are you? So I have in the chat with me Hoybit. I'm sorry, I forgot your friend's name. Canes. Just call me Canes. That's good, Canes. And Thunderpoo 2 Gaming. Thunderpoo 2 and Hoybit have YouTube channels. Canes, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, but I don't really do much with it.
You don't do much? Okay, so you don't need a shout out?
No.
Canes doesn't need a shout out. But Johnny Crash does Twitch. Not a Vampire doesn't really do a channel either. The Long Roger, he does Mixer. And SavJazz21 does Twitch and YouTube. Genghis Ron was on earlier. He has a YouTube channel. And I think that's it that's popped in. Oh, Trigger Happy. I don't think Trigger Happy does a channel either. I think he just pops in and watches everybody. SavJazz is still here. Whoop, 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 whoop. You must not be playing much Monster Hunter, or you are, and you're just lurking around. He's been playing Monster Hunter World, so if you guys want to check that out, he's played these games. He's like way ahead of us all.
I'm about to get run over,
I got up. So I am playing Monster Hunter World as well, but on the Xbox One, so that I could play with the Long Roger and anybody else that's on Xbox One. Just because in the Geknip Gang, which most of us are a part of, there's not that many Xbox One players. So I love Xbox One. I know there's people out there who are like, boo, boo, but I actually like all my consoles. I mean, each one has pluses and negatives to it. The only thing I haven't done much of is computer gaming. I haven't done it since the early 90s, except for, like weird mobile games and stuff, but I haven't really done any gaming since the 90s on the computer, because the environment of the people on there became very toxic, and I got tired of playing with them.
Yeah. Because
they took the fun out of it. I mean, when you have to worry about what people are acting like rather than enjoying the game, it becomes prime and problemsome.
And that's the amazing thing about the G&G guys.
Yes.
Gals.
Yep. The Geknip Gang is very supportive, and it's not for everybody. I'm going to say that right now. I've had some people who've come to my channel and come to my Discord channel and say, but that's because it's like everything in life. It's what you make of it.
Yep.
So you have to be careful with it. If you have high expectations of things, then maybe you need to recheck yourself, because high expectations will get you in trouble.
Save
all
these for the trail.
Ask Hoybit. He'll know. I'm going to send him your way. Ask Hoybit. He knows. We'll start a whole new channel. It'll be called Ask Hoybit. Because I ain't doing something. I just have. So I changed up my blogs, which was my plan. I'm on task for that. I have the Rambling 101, which is usually about new stuff or things that I've seen or something's come up that I want to talk about. I do that once a month. And then I now do Know Thyself, which is about art through my life, things that have impressed me or made me, take a look at life and do things differently. And then I have What Does the Vixen Say? And that's to encourage people out there, anybody, come in and ask me a question. And it's more like you were saying, it's more of a question you want to share with the world. It's not just what I think, but it's also what you might think everybody else will think. I have been following Dreams for the PS4, Not a Vampire. I am very, very excited about it. It'll probably be one of the few games that I will buy at $60 a bop. I don't buy games new much. Most of the games I play, as you all know, are what we classically call retro. Alright, Johnny. Johnny be back. He has to go get a drink. Alright. Yes?
Is it Vampire? What's their full name? I can't quite remember.
Not a Vampire 111.
Okay. They were asking about the Hunter game?
Yes.
No, what it was is they thought we said Horizon Zero Dawn was on PC. Not, and then, so that's why I wanted to clarify which one we were talking about being on PC. And so I just wanted, whoever's, and people in the future might want to know, so I just went ahead and had you ask about it. So anything you want to share that you're not sharing on your own channel, that you think anybody would like to know, go ahead and share it with us. I'm always interested. But Not a Vampire said the toxic thing is part of the reason I don't like multiplayer games. I don't like my gaming experience being corrupted or light up over... and over experience. And that's why you have to pick and choose the people you play with. Go ahead, Hoybit. Take the...
Well, what I was going to say was I'm probably going to stream this Hunter game later on tonight.
Oh. That'll be cool.
Probably, 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish Eastern time. So if you want to see what it's all about and see what it's like, then look me up and find me and just kind of hang out and see, because that'll answer it for you.
So there you go. Anybody in the chat that wants to know what the Hunter game is like, Hoybit's going to be streaming later this evening. Well, it'll be later in my evening.
Yeah. But, let me put it to you, so you don't have to worry about the time zones. About 2 hours from now.
About 2 hours from now, yes, that's good, yes. Well, time zones are one of those things. I'm at the back end of the Geknip Gang. I mean, I have few people. There's a couple of people that are in this area that I have met online so far. One of them, I think it's Rabbit Gripper, who plays a lot of Destiny and Monster Hunter. He is in Oregon as well. He's up in northern Oregon. And then I met another guy through... Cobra TV, who is up in Portland. And then I think MOSFET, he was in Seattle. And a couple other people I know are in Seattle. But for the most part, most people are not in my time zone. Well, everybody's...
people in Europe.
Yeah, so I'm 8 hours ahead of her.
Yes, and then,
exactly.
Poor Thunderpoo is 8 hours ahead. So by the time I'm ready to play video games, he's ready to almost fall asleep.
To go
to bed.
Yeah, that's the tough thing, because there's a lot of really good people, a lot of good people that are members in the G&G. There's a few people that are in Australia and that kind of thing. And when we have the tournaments, when they have the tournaments, it's kind of tough,
Yeah, no, I was thinking Nimrod. He plays the Hunter, and he's in Australia, so it's hard to really. And I had, when I first started with the PS4, I had a young man who's not in the Geknip Gang, but who found me through another video. He wanted to play some games, and so we had to arrange it so that we were both awake at a certain time without being overly tired on both of us. And that was fun, but it wasn't something you could do all the time. So, do I not have 3? It says I have 3. Johnny Crash is back. We now have Adam. Hello, Adam. How are you? Oh, autocorrect is always that way. I can pretty much figure out what's going on. I can't get that one. It says cost 3. Can I not learn the skill? Can't learn it. Oh, I have to learn this one first. Heavy lifter. I didn't know I had one I didn't learn, guys. Sorry. Learn to read, Miss Oblivious, missing obvious. So, alright, so I have to ask Hoybit, how are you feeling about No Man's Sky and the whole update thing? Are you, not feeling anything about it? Are you, sick of it?
I have not been
could
keeping
care
up
less?
with it.
Are you, will you be going back to it when the update comes in, or are you kind of thinking that maybe No Man's Sky needs to stay on the shelf for a little longer, or... Because, I play it once a week.
I was thinking about coming back to it pretty quick, but with the ARG and the way that all played out, that I'm not really into that whole side of things, and I just, like a lot of people that are in the G&G, I got frustrated with it. I've learned very, very, very long ago that things generally never live up to the hype.
Oh, no, they never do. That's why I always tell people, don't get on that hype train, because you're going to hit a dead end, and you're going to be so pissed off because it will not have been what you thought it was going to be. Ever.
Reality is completely different,
Yeah, we do that when we date, too.
Yep.
Human beings, by nature, just have expectations. We love the fantasy part of our lives, and we And that's what we think. So really quick, Adam Trinity, I guess is his name, is asking what we are doing. Well, I am trying to play Horizon Zero Dawn and not doing very well. As you noticed, I was jumping off cliffs that I shouldn't be doing. I have people in the chat with me that were just chatting about whatever, and then we have people in the written chat who are also talking about whatever they're doing. Not a Vampire says they're looking forward to it. Hello Games needs to communicate more with us. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that is probably in the last 2 years, I think that is probably the biggest problem I have with Hello Games, is that there is no place that they have like a community thing where we can go and ask questions and at least just have somebody say, oh, we're working on it, or, you know, we're thinking about this, or we're this or that or that. Oh, thanks, Adam. That was very nice of you. You don't need to subscribe to enjoy my channel, but that was very enjoyable. I hope you come back for more.
What's the new update thing for No Man's Sky? Because I know they did to where you have your base. And now is it to where people can raid your base, or are they already doing that?
No, none of that is in play
it's
yet.
Still, you know.
And I don't know that that's ever going to come in play, because that has never been, ever, Sean Murray's idea in No Man's Sky. He was not intending on building a multiplayer PvP style game. Though if he's listening to all the people who want one, then he may change his idea about that. But he talks about it a lot. He was creating something from his childhood, that something from when he looked at games out there and how he has this whole idea in his head and everything. But it doesn't have to do with the same things some of us have. And it never bothered me if it was never going to be PvP. I think more people would be interested instead of PvP. I think more people would just be interested in a co-op playing. But I'm not quite sure with that either. What would that look like for us all playing? Like, would there be quests that would just be in a co-op style, or would they just in the update would the co-op concept be where, okay, now you guys can all see each other, enjoy each other's, you know, time and whatever, but we're really sticking to the same idea we have. But because they're not communicative to us, because we don't get any tidbits or choices or things like that, because they are, like most geniuses, very introvert, I think, that it makes it hard to know what's coming. So people start deciding what they think is going to. And
part
so
of that
then,
was because of the hype, you know.
Right. They do it to themselves, but I think it's also because No Man's Sky is not Hello Games has not come across and said, oh, no, we're not going to put a PvP in. No, we're not going to have submarines. No, there is never going to be sandworms, so just get over the whole thing. They just kind of let it sit there, you know. It's like that, going to that aunt's house where there had been bad blood between everybody, and everybody just sits there and smiles at each other the whole time, and nobody brings the white elephant in the room.
Much.
You know, and it's like, but are you going to do this? And they're smiling at you, nodding their head, yes, the whole time, not, no, you know. But
I remember when it first came out, I was going through systems, just kind of blow through to get to the more aesthetically pleasing planets, and I came across one that a dude had just discovered, and because I thought that whenever the game first came out that you'd be able to see other people in the world.
Right.
So we got to the same planet, and we got in the same area, but then I guess we realized that wasn't the case.
No, and that's what a lot of people are little...
See.
Yeah, now you can. You see the little bulbs that we all are, the little glowing
really?
balls, and I love that. I love the little glowing balls, you know, and there's a lot of games out there. The thing is people have things they love. Like, I like Ark. Ark's one of my favorite games. And then the moment you have something you really love, you think of the things that you'd like to improve in it, the things you would like to see. The problem is people forget that there's like, maybe, let's just go by the alt passes. 10,000 people out there that have their own version of what No Man's Sky should be. And everyone's hoping for a certain little bits and pieces. Johnny says, if you want an open space game that has PvP, then Avion ain't bad. Avorion. Never heard of that.
That's a PC one.
It is a PC game, so that would be in not a vampire's side of that. Maybe Savjaz would know something about that. He has PC. Do I have any other channels that you would like to check out, Adam? I have Shardvixen's Magnificent channel, but that's for family-friendly kind of games and crafting. I don't do a lot of streaming on that at this point in time. What I would suggest is look in the chat. There are a lot of people, Savjazz21, Johnny Crash. There's Hoybit that's in my in the speaking party chat. Thunderpoo too. They all have stuff like this. Savjazz played this. Old McReaper played this. I don't know who else has played Horizon Zero Dawn. That's in the chat. If any of you have played, you know.
What type of game are they looking to watch or type stream?
I don't know, Adam. If you could tell us what you're looking for, people can give you suggestions. Anything for you could check out the Geknip Gang on YouTube and in Discord, and then you'd find lots of people. Yep, Johnny Crash is on Twitch.
The nice thing about that too is that they post in their Discord. They post a lot of hype in the hype section and the now playing section.
Right. They always have something going on.
Who's doing something, you know.
So if you're looking for something to watch, you go into Discord, into the Geknip Gang Discord, and they will have a list of games that are going on. Now you can also go to my Discord, which is in my About page and down in my description, and you can check that out. And I also do the same thing. I put up everybody I watch and who's streaming, and I also put up other interesting stuff because I don't do just gaming in my channel. My channel is a little bit of a modge podge of like walking into a.
It's eclectic.
It's designed with the idea that it's a realm, and you come into the realm, and in the realm you have court, and that's the tavern, and then everything else is just ideas of music, movies.
Sounds eclectic to me.
Yeah, we have the creator couch where you guys can go. Bone Junkie's been the star of that lately. He's producing on his website a lot of great guides for becoming a better creator, building computers and whatnot. So I try to share stuff there too that I come across. Like I was looking at different platforms. Like I see Daily Motion all the time, but there's one called Metacaf. Have you guys heard of that?
Metacafe?
Yeah, Metacafe. Yeah,
that's been around forever. Yep.
Yeah, and they pay also at a certain point. I mean, it's not like the first time you start, but at a certain point they start to pay you for your videos as well. So I was looking at something like that as in a part-time thing. I don't know. My goal wasn't even to. I probably am gonna open a Patreon next year, not this year. So you guys, but I will always be free, and I don't think I will be doing much ads. So.
I have a problem with Patreon myself.
Yes.
You know, I would if I were to ever do something like that, I wouldn't because I can't guarantee that I would be streaming regularly. You know.
Right.
And I would prefer it to be a one-time donation. People are going to donate. I don't like subscription services at all. You know?
Well, see, and that's one of the things about, that's good to get together and you can chit-chat about that and you put it in. Streamlabs is a one-time donation, right? Am I correct on that aspect?
Okay.
If I understand. Streamlabs is one, yes. I think Streamlabs is you can just do a tip. YouTube does a thing too where they have where you can just do a tip, and Twitch too. Twitch is set up with the idea of subscription, so I would imagine you kind of avoid Twitch at all costs, because that's the whole setup. That's how you make the money in Twitch, is by the setup of it all. How it is that it's $4.95 for a subscription for the channel that you watch. Subscription, yeah. I don't speak well, so it's a good thing you're all here to help me with that. I mangle English, and it's my native born, because my brain goes all squishy and stuff. And so, by doing the $4.95, then what you do is you've helped the person, and they get a percentage of each of those subscriptions, and the rest goes to Twitch. But you're only eligible for that when you get to the point of doing. I don't know if they're gonna change it because they're changing some stuff in Twitch. But you have to stream for 10 hours total a week, preferably 2 hours for 5 days is the goal. They really want you on there for 5 days a week with 2 hours at a time. I don't think you have to be what's that word?
That's if you're affiliated. If you're just an affiliate, then it's like 10 or something like that. But if you become a partner, then it's 40 hours a week.
Right. It goes up. You have to commit to be when you're going up to the affiliate. So
and to be an affiliate, you have to have 50 subscribers. Because my buddy, I think like 3 weeks ago, he became an affiliate. He was one away, and he asked me to get on there and subscribe to him. I said, yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so everything has, and then Mixer, I just started Mixer, so I can't tell you anything about that yet.
I've got a friend that has played around on Mixer. Actually, he's on. I think he was. I'm not sure if he was on G&G, but yeah, he played around with Mixer for a while. And I like Mixer simply for the fact that it's a little bit less laggy at times. It doesn't have the fan base that obviously, but you know. They all have their
right, and that's the thing. So I wanted to pick out, right now, the goal is for this year. I don't know if this new computer is going to be able to do it, but eventually when I get the studio computer, the idea will be that I stream to as many of the ones I like. It's not always going to be the one. I probably will stream to Twitch, even though I don't think I will ever get to where I want to do 40 hours of streaming just on their channel. I think I will always stay like in the partnership, but you can still get subscriptions in the partnership, and they are setting it up so your videos will have history. That was the reason I didn't start with them to begin with, because you didn't get history with your videos. And so if somebody came in and watched you play once live, they couldn't go back and watch some of your other gameplay. And I don't do 5-hour long gameplays. Sometimes I do, but I'm not a let's play or walkthrough kind of person. I'm gonna mess up more times than not, and I'm not gonna be very able to share anything. That's not in the value. For me, the value is in streaming is that you get to talk to me. That's whether that's exciting or not to you, I don't know, but we can share thoughts and ideas and explore the world as is or not, share videos and stuff, and then my animation, and that is my main focus when I'm feeling it. It's easier to do the gaming when I'm not feeling it than it is to do the animation. And you have problems. YouTube is changing itself, so that's another issue why people are trying to get away from YouTube. I was thinking that I was never, even before the ad apocalypse, my channel is almost 2 years old, I was never going to do just YouTube. That was never my intent. I wanted to get into Twitch. I just wasn't at the time I looked at Twitch, most of the people on it were like these intense gamers, like we had talked about, like Beyond News. They were Beyond Stab Jazz, Beyond Gaming Mike, these professional gamers that seemed to get on there with the idea that they were going to make this was their livelihood. And so that would never be my thing.
Before they started clamping things down, they make some good money. So,
on YouTube or on Twitch?
Yeah, on YouTube. A lot of people really were able to make it a living, and that's, those people now are the top dogs and will probably remain the top dogs for a long time because it's
you can
so
still
hard.
Right. You still have the ability to, but you have to think about what it is you're selling, because that's basically what it is. If you're going to make YouTube your livelihood, you have to say to yourself, well, what am I selling? Well, I'm not really selling video games, okay? What I'm selling is me and my art. And I can do banner art and other things. It takes me a while, but if that's not your interest, I can do it. But that's not really, the end goal was for me cartoons. That's animation. I was going to make stories out of stories I had. I already have lots and lots of material. I have people who will do voice acting for me, whether I pay them or not, because they want to start out. The idea was to work with other artists. Was to get all the artists. Like my, I don't know if you guys watch my blog, but the music in my blog was created by a 13-year-old. 16-year-old, maybe 16-year-old. And he quit making music, and then he got kicked off by YouTube. So he's not on there anymore. He still have a SoundCloud and everything. And everybody can go and listen to his music. It's beautiful music. It's electric dance though, so some people don't like electric dance. But the idea was that I would meet other creators and they'd want to share, and then I would have things that they might want to share, share on their channel, and that's kind of what I was looking for. It was a community like that. I ended up with the Geknip Gang because that's the community I found, and they're gamers, but everybody has something else to offer because that's how we are in the world. We all have little bits of our pieces. Not a Vampire says, I could never be a pro gamer. It would take all the joy out of it for me. Johnny Crash
exactly.
says,
That's exactly.
Johnny Crash said, yeah, I left white YouTube when they told me I was not ad friendly yet. Yet insisted on running ads on my videos. Yeah, and see, that's everything changes. So it's a wonder that YouTube didn't change sooner. But it was bound to happen as people. I think really what was the catalyst for that, and I hate for people to pick on poor PewDiePie, but was when he became known that he was actually making money. If he had never been, if no one had ever known that he was making money, YouTube would have probably stayed pretty much the way it was. But the moment it became known that you could make money working, making videos and being funny and sharing, and he's made quite a bit of money, and he's still making money even though he's not with Maker Studios anymore, which I'm not sure if some of you know, but Maker Studios is a Disney studio. And that's theirs. They don't have much in the social media, but they do have that, and the Maker Studios is created with the intent of video production on that other tier, which is the B and C tier, is what they call it. Meaning you're not like extremely professional. It's not that your stuff isn't professional, but you're not seen as like a professional. You're an indie studio or an indie creator. So I died again. See, I went jumping off that cliff again. Start over. So, let's see. You will love Dreams because it does just what you want it to be. Yeah, I've seen Dreams is going to be like it's the next step in computer art. It's the next media that they're creating for that.
What is Dreams?
Okay, so Dreams, right. Dreams is being created by the studio that originally created Little Big Planet. And it's designed from their... you remember how you could do community games where you could build a little game for people to come play in Little Big Planet? Do you remember those where you get on the internet and you play them? It comes from that birthing. They wanted a place where a video game that you could come into, and it's not really a game, though I think there's a game involved in it, but the idea is that you come in and you can build your own game. In fact, they just talked about it, that it's possible you could build games within Dreams that you could then sell to PlayStation with the same idea as what Little Big Planet had. It's the next step version of it. So you come in and they're going to have a sound system so you can make music. They're going to have a Photoshop so you can do photography. They're going to have a art platform. The one that I use is still GIMP, but there's Fire Alpaca that I'm thinking of, or Illustrator, and it's all going to be pressed in together and easy to use. So you don't have to go to school to learn how.
Cool.
Adam says, "Bro, I will be in your channel forever, and in which you will be rich with 1 million subs." I'm gonna wish. Maybe that was I wish you reach 1 million subs.
He said that he'll be in it with that forever, and he'll watch you to reach 1 million subs.
Yeah, my goal isn't 1 million subs though, not on YouTube. My goal is only 50,000.
So I'm playing No Man's Sky, right?
Yeah.
My current ship is 25 slots. So I just saw this ship, right? Just landed. It's a big cargo ship. It has 47 slots. But I think the price range is a little bit too high for me. 100 million.
Good luck with that. I don't know. I only play creative, and that's the only place.
That must
well, I
be-
don't only play creative, but that's how the only time I have creative.
This must be the mobile based thing.
Trade
Nope.
station.
No, it's an actual
could-
ship.
There's ships that'll sell
could've
that
sworn-
high.
Yeah, but I could have sworn that I saw in the update that they were doing it to where like you would build your home base or whatever that you could warp back to with supplies and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
they
in
did
the
that.
freighter.
That
And
was
then-
in the.
And then I thought people could go and take your stuff if they ran across your home.
You
Oh,
can
they
pick
can
stuff
harvest.
up.
Yeah.
You can
You
get
can harvest
stuff.
resources,
Yeah.
but you can't. You
You
can't
can't
take.
break into their place.
No.
Yeah.
You know, you can go in, but you can't really take anything other than like materials versus components. You know, you could take like if somebody makes a farm of the different plants, you can go in and you can harvest some of those plants, but you can't take.
You can't dig them
components
up
from
and take them.
Yeah.
You can't destroy them. And even if you take them, it's not going to change when that player comes back. That stuff's still going to be there because each time you play, each person that plays on any plane of existence in No Man's Sky is an individual game. That's why that's why story-wise it doesn't make sense to have multiplayer, because the way the story goes is that you're a simulation and you don't really interact with anyone else. They gave us the little glowing balls, I think, to appease those people that wanted to be able to see the person that they're standing next to. But technically,
Gotcha.
it's really that you're in an environment that is solely your bubble. You're not in anybody else's environment. Johnny, so what it is Dreams is coming out. I don't remember the actual date, but if you go see Just Jared, who's a YouTube channel, and he's really right now, he's spending a lot of time in explaining about dreams. And he would be the best one, because everything you're hearing from me is from what I've seen of him. And he has a Discord for it, and he does at least one video a week on dreams. And so that's what I found out from him, is the idea that it's... And I know the studio, so I know what they're talking about, because I've played all 3 Little Big Planets, and they're absolutely fabulous. But it is a creation studio that's going to be available within the PlayStation platform. If it's going to be available anywhere else, I don't know, but I do know it's going to be, and it's a big deal, and they're very excited again. But again, remember, watch out for that hype, because hype will get you. But a lot of the stuff that he shares is pretty much the information that he's getting from the actual studio that's creating it. So Nada says you can set up farms to make products and sell them for a lot of in-game money. I don't know how to do that, so I wouldn't be one to talk to that.
I was gonna answer that, but I didn't want to interrupt you. I can do that. I just haven't unlocked the farming stations yet.
You haven't unlocked the farming stations yet, is what you're saying? Or are you asking,
No.
can you if you do or don't? Because that was a weird
No,
way you said that.
I know that I can set
okay.
up farms,
Yeah.
but I haven't unlocked
You
them
haven't
yet.
gotten there yet. Yeah. See, I gave up on that. I just could never get that stupid guy to come stay there for me. So.
At the moment, I'm looking for a Viking dagger. So
You
I
need to go
can
to a Viking
finish off part of
system.
the story.
That's my
You're looking for a
my
sax?
suggestion for you. I love creative. Sorry. I wonder if I have a few one of those. So. Okay. So not a vampire says that Jared just did his first live show today about dreams. So if you guys, want to go over there and check out his channel, he'll talk about it, and that'll give you a much better idea of what it's. I mean, lots of people are very excited about it because, from a creative standpoint, that means it might be much easier to make animation. It might be much easier to make music videos. It might be much easier to make music. It might be much easier to make video games. That's the plan from it. But like I said, be careful of hype because you know what happens. You get really excited and it doesn't come out the way you want it to.
Like what happened with No Man's Sky.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, No Man's Sky will forever have that problem.
Well, it's still a great game.
You know, it's always gonna have that. He said, not a vampire said, keep opening the green chests. You'll find a Viking dagger in them. Usually, yes. You'll, if you open 3 of them, that's one of the things you'll end up getting within 3 to 4 openings. Is that?
Well, I've opened up 10 of them. I haven't got one yet.
Ouch.
Ooh, where are you at? I think you can't count. That's what I think.
Right, I've been through Kovac systems. I've been through Viking systems, and I'm in a Gek system right now.
That's 35. You're in a Viking system right now. You should be able to find one in a Viking system.
When did they add Viking system?
The
Is
Viking.
that a newer one?
The Viking.
Yeah,
The Viking is here from the start.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
Oh, I
It's
just
the,
wasn't made it that far.
Yeah, it's Gek, Viking, and Kovacs.
Yep.
And
I
then
just
there's
say
a
it like
different,
Viking, but it's
species
Viking.
now that I can't think of the name.
Huh?
Oh, okay. They're
I just say it more like Viking than the Viking, because when I first was looking into No Man's Sky, after I had played it all the way through to the center the first time, I was looking at some of the lore, and I was like, I felt like the Viking was a play on Viking, especially since they have daggers too. So, and they're warlike. So I was thinking that was the inspiration for them. Alright, Johnny, thanks for stopping by. I'm excited that you came by. I'm going to pretty soon be able to get on Twitch a whole lot more, so I'm going to be excited about that and watch people. And you told me your time, so that's even better. I play No Man's Sky every Tuesday. I might be switching that up, but it'll always once a week. I play No Man's Sky. Once a week I play Ark. I live stream them. And then I miscellaneously live stream like Horizon Zero Dawn, Battleborn, Fortnite, both of them now, Save the World and Battle Royale. What else do I do? Warframe, I haven't done for Warframe for a while because it hurts my eyes to play Warframe, but I do Warframe every once in a while too. I like Warframe. So, those are the ones I do. Hoybit, you do just the Hunter right now, right?
Yeah, Hunter and No Man's Sky. I'm sure I'll get back into No Man's Sky fairly soon.
Thunderpoo,
the fishing plant quite a bit.
Yep.
what do you like to play? So if people want to find you.
Well, the games that I'm switching between at the moment is No Man's Sky, Fortnite, and I forgot the other one now. One moment.
Fortnite?
Fortnite, No Man's Sky, and Ark.
Ark. I was gonna say Ark. Ark. We all play Ark.
Do y'all have y'all's own server on Ark? Do y'all play just
I
on
do.
public one or what?
Thunderpoo does.
I do have my own server, but at the moment I'm debating whether or not to keep it up because like no one's been joining it.
And then we play on Savjazz 21s, and to get to that one, you have to go through the Geknip Gang or to his Discord. And then once you get on his Discord and introduce yourself, he will invite you to play if that's you so want. And he does Scorch Earth and Aberration. I play a single server on my own that I started with the island, and we'll work through all 5 maps. By then they will have the 6th one, I'm sure. And that's what I stream, is that. Sometimes I stream Scorch Earth or something like that, but I'm so far ahead in that, it's not always...
Hoybit,
Not always
is your
fun to
character wigging
watch.
out like mine is?
What was that?
Does your character wigging out like mine is?
No.
No, I've got like pieces of you in front of my screen. It's really weird.
Pieces of Hoybit have been.
Yeah.
It's because that bear he
It's
met,
really
you know. The bear came after him.
Dang it! I have a finger in front of my face.
Pieces and parts.
Okay,
that's trippy.
I'm gonna log out. Or I'm gonna quit and then come back in. It's just too.
That's really
It might be me. I might have to restart. Yeah.
Pieces
well,
and
I
parts.
also have that pooper net, so that might be a thing.
Yeah. Oh.
So that's, I've been working on, making I have a goal for my channel. I have a goal what my channel was for. I was looking for something that maybe down the road could, after you built it up, because like everything, you have to work hard at something. Usually, it's very rare that you just automatically are successful. But
for now.
Well, I think people really, if they consider that they want YouTube to be an income base for them, you really need to consider to be a full-on self-employed business and come up with a business plan.
Right.
Literally have an outline of where you want it to go and have some sort of idea how to get there. A lot of people don't, But
see,
then
I
again,
do. I have a business plan. I have a goal. I have a year. Like, I had a year. What I was going to do in the first year, I actually made it. I think it was just because I met the Geknip Gang. I probably would not have made it otherwise without the Geknip Gang. But I had, the subs, and understanding that subs, you're only going to get 1 to 10%. The average views that you're going to get is 1% of your total count of subs. Most people will sub you and never come back. Very few people stay. They'll keep you. I mean, many people have tons and tons and tons of YouTube channels they never watch. They have their favorites that they watch all the time, but most people flutter through because the attention span in videos is very short, unless it's a movie or an animation or something like that with the intent you're going to sit down and watch it. But for the most part, or you like the person. Now, a lot of people will come in and watch a streamer, for the whole 2 hours. It's still a small amount of people that do that. And so, I always suggest to people, you're going to do any type of online stuff. Any business you do the research for it. I took a community class 10 years ago on how to build a business. They offer them for free. You go to in the United States. I don't know about other places, but in the United States, you go to Small Business Association. Some states have them more than other states, but they have an online site, and they will help you with free stuff on how to build a business plan, or how to build, how to do what it is that you're dreaming that you want to do. And so I am disabled, so I have to, everything I do is very slow. Slow.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't gonna interrupt. I almost said, "Oh my effing god!"
This is small. This one's smaller than the one that I shot in on the Russian side. I took pictures, man. I'll show you.
This is a 4
This is a monster here, though. Yeah, this is a monster here.
Oh man, if I would have outgunned consecutive harvest, that would have been a gold.
I dropped him and then I picked him up. That's funny. So Nada, a vampire, is saying that in Kingdom Come Deliverance, his horse glitches and he got stuck at a speed of one of his normal speed, and got stuck at a speed of one of his normal speed is 32. I thought I broke him. After restarting the game, he was okay. Well, that's good. You don't want to break your horse. That would be bad, I think. That would be something I would end up doing, breaking a horse. I break a lot of games.
Have that, it's not necessarily a maneuver glitch, but you could sprint and jump and glide for a long way?
In the Kingdom Come?
No, oh gosh, what's it called? No Man's Sky. Sorry, my brain's all over the place.
That's alright. I don't know, there might be. Chris is the one that's has played it. I'm in creative, so my glitches are a little different sometimes than some of the other
I found a glitch for Nomad. You like park it on the side of a cliff. You jump out of it, and it literally sends you flying across the world.
Yeah, I've had that one. In a ship, though.
I've gotten that one
in
and
Aroma.
going into another like a freighter. It flung me back, and I went screaming across.
Imagine if you were doing a whole permadeath series, that happened to you, and you literally fell to your death. Well, you wouldn't really fall to your death, but you fall so far, you take so much damage, then something else hits you and you're dead.
Yeah. I had I don't know if you're familiar with the God, what was the guy's Fantasize? He was doing a permadeath series like that, and he jumped up on one of those green boxes, and he jumped down, and it killed him in permadeath.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, exactly. What?
He jumped off a tiny thing and it killed him.
Yep.
Yes.
How? Because it's a glitch. I mean, that's the glitch part of it. And then even if you go,
happen?
But if you even think about the fact that you're a simulation, you know, that would actually be a little more realistic in that idea.
Potentially, yeah.
I'm not a clone. Oh, maybe I am a clone. Your mother is a clone. Your mother is no longer here. She is a clone. I have to remember how to do this part. I forgot how to do this part. I loved watching Fantasize? We were just talking about him because we haven't seen him in a while. And my understanding is the last time I saw anything about him was he was unable to load up his gameplay. So he didn't want to start over because he was having difficulties with the... And I agree with him.
Well, it was related to the
update.
When the new update came, when the last update came, last big update, he's got an AMD card, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was incompatible with the video processing code, and we've also had other people that are in the GNG that had the same issue.
Right, and I've known some people in the little gaming community I was in prior to for the Waking Titan ARG. And quite a few of them had issues like that too, where they their save would not, and some of them were on the PS4. So there were a few people that just could not upload their and Savjazz 21 had the same issue. So there was a lot of people just lost them. So he's PC.
Fantasize's issue was the graphics, the graphic quality was so horrible.
Yeah.
It was like 8-bit versus, so it was impossible for him to even play. Just exactly like Archie, just like Archie's exactly Archie's.
That's what Savjazz just said. He said Archie has the same issue. You know, Adam, I have to tell you that my brain is really very squishy. I am going to be 53. That's not why. I'm sure all those drugs I did when I was younger. But anyway, I have a squishy brain, and I can't tell you if I have a Pro or a Slim or just... I know it's not the older PS4.
If you take a picture of it and send it to me on Discord, I can tell you what it is.
Well, I just asked my daughter. She knows what it is. She's just not here right now, so I can't answer that question for him. I can't answer the question right now. I'm sorry. It's a Slim. Thanks. See, Savjazz knows. I don't know how he knows.
How does Savjazz know what PS4 you have?
I don't know. Maybe I told him. I probably told him once upon a time. I mean, people ask me that all the time. What do you have? What do you have? I don't know. I have this thing that I put disc in, and it works. I have quite a few of those, actually. And they all work pretty good. I took classes on how to build your own computer. I know I was a programmer for a brief moment of time until my little squishy brain couldn't handle all the input. So I know things, but I don't know how to tell you what I know. And it's my bane when I go to explain to the big burly men or the skinny little nerdy guys, and I tell them what I want from a computer or what I want from a laptop, and I've got my list of stuff, and I'm trying to talk to them, and they're looking at me with this fake look in their eye like I'm not speaking English. I'm like, dude, I wanted to do this. Here's what I need. I've got a list. The last time I went in, I said, Ivy Mike gave me this list. The guy looked at me like I was crazy. Who's Ivy Mike? He's a know-all. He knows it all. That's about
Sounds
where
right.
I am. Next time I'll just say, SavJazz21 sent me in here, along with Thunderpoo Chris. They absolutely know what they're talking about. Here, call them. They'll help you. I don't know how to get across this. I remember there was a way to do this, but I don't remember how to do it. Maybe just jump. Let's just jump. Nope, that didn't work. I went swimming instead. I don't remember. I've been in here once before, and I don't remember. I don't remember what to do. I should be able to beat this level because you only need to be level 8 to do it. I'm like level 12 or so, but I didn't beat it. Help me, somebody help me. Okay, let's see. Wasn't that? Because I just go through there. That's the supply crate. What's the pylon for? Pylon.
Alright, this is annoying me now. All I'm finding is Spec Charms and Korvax Convergence Cubes.
It's because you need it. That's how that works.
Yep.
When you need it, you will not find it.
Yep.
When you don't need it, you're going to have a shitload of Viking. Are you in a Viking system?
I'm actually going to... No, I'm in a Gex system at the moment.
Well, there you go. Go to Viking system. You should at least be able to find one in a Viking system. I don't know how to get up here. I don't know how. It's very easy, I'm sure. Come on.
Thing is because, like, as part of the quest, like, one of my workers is, like, dying, and he needs the, Viking dagger to stay alive.
Yeah.
But when you need it for an important mission, you can't find it, and it's like,
Yes, No Man's Sky knows. Trust me, it's
everything
it
knows.
makes you work. It makes you work for it.
You can't. It's harder to cheat at certain games because of the programming. The programming is set up that way.
it's
Run
easy to
fast
cheat in No Man's
and
Sky.
jump
Just go
to
into
the
creative.
left.
Yep, exactly.
What?
That's why I do it.
She jumps so shittily in this game. I don't know what you mean. Run
I personally like the
fast
challenge.
and
Yeah.
jump to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Thank you. Thank you, Adam.
And
that
I
was
get a Korvax Convergence
awesome.
Cube.
I knew I'd figure it out eventually. But it was nice that you helped me because I didn't want to spend the next half hour doing this. So I will be streaming, when I'm done here, I will be streaming at Mixer, and I will be doing Monster Hunter World. I may possibly be doing it with Mr. Long Roger. It'll depend on what he's doing, whether he's still here or available or not. Yeah, he's kind of fun to listen to. I'm sure that I tend to frustrate him a little bit. I would frustrate me a little bit. I've worked with people like me that are frustrated. Alright, this is where I messed up last time, so we'll see if I make it through. It's kind of a speed thing, I think. You need to go to a... Yes, okay, so there's a suggestion for you, Thunderpoo.
Yeah, keep one of everything in storage.
There you go. Stay awake, stay aware, watch my chat, just listen to what they have to say to you. They're all so smart. I feel really bad, Nana, still. Calling you a female. I mean, I don't really feel bad about it. I mean, I do, but I feel bad. I'm empathetic to your plight, but I think being called a female is the highest standard of compliment you can ever get. Because then you can be a queen and a goddess. Well, basically be a goddess. That's the best of all. You could be a vampire goddess. Oh, I missed you. Stop moving. It's hard to kill you when you move. There you go. Oh, there's another. I catch you like this. Right.
I sounded wrong.
I want to port. Well, it's better than murder. Right, talks about murder.
Come here so I can hurt you.
I have said that actually. We are not going to have a conversation about that story.
I just want to know the safe word, that's all.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was probably the safe word was probably stop.
yeah, exactly.
Or not. I don't remember there ever being. I remember
word
that
would probably be
conversation
sound
coming
you
up
dying,
though.
in which case it'd be too late.
Right. I remember a friend of mine that I dated at the time. He's a friend now. Yeah, he was like, "Have you ever heard of a safe word?" And I said, "No." So we looked it up. And he's like, "Ooh, ah." He's like, "Do you think we would need safe words?" I said, "No, because I don't think we'd ever get to that point."
Yep.
Not if you went ooh ah. Well, he went ooh ah, and then there was some and oh no. He's like, I don't think those things were intended for that use. Well,
Exactly.
there are lots of things that probably were never intended for the uses people found for them. My son is always like, my son bought this thing called a popper. I forgot what they were. And he's like, he has his own money, so he buys this popper thing. And I'm like, what is that? And it's a little round piece of plastic that it's heavy, and you turn it inside out, and you place it on a flat surface, and it pops up. Well, he was all like, it's the thing that gives you hickeys, Mom. I'm like, okay. And I said, don't be putting that on your face. So he was walking around putting it on his face, and he's like, you can't do it anymore. I said, no, because probably somebody sued them because they were able to put a hickey in the wrong place. And some issue occurred from it, like they got fired from the job, and it caused them emotional stress because they were too stupid not to put it on their face. And I said, so they changed them. So he was looking at me, he goes, why do people do that? I said, because they're like you, because you'd put it on your face. Because he liked the feeling of it sucking on his face. In Kingdom Come Deliverance, there was a roll hanging on the wall next to my bed. A robe. A robe? A roll. A pole. I thought, what goes on here? A roll. I want to say pole instead of roll, like there's a self-correct that went on, because R-O-L-E doesn't come to mind that it was next to anything in a bed. But a pole, yes. Do I need help? Why do you want to help me, Adam? I know what to do here. I just have to remember how to do it. I have to get this guy here pissed off at me, so he comes after me. And then I have to climb up here to avoid him, because that's the way you do it, is to avoid people. You get up here, high, away from him. Rope. Oh, there's a rope. Well, we know what you want. You need a rope. In that time period, you needed ropes to drag the women up to the bed and to get them married and everything else. Ropes were a common thing. Okay, now. Oh, and then I come down.
That sounds like it would be very, very kinky.
Well, but I'm just the time period that Kingdom Come is in, Deliverance, Kingdom Come Deliverances. Women often were married off or were captured and married, and without, even in royalty, when they didn't want to. That's where the veil comes from. The veil comes from the time period of the Dark Ages, when women would be crying or bruised and had to put up a fight and not be married. So the veil was to cover up, but not to hide other women. Be that way. I gotta get you. Come here. I remember that. I can't stand playing the bow all the time. What to hurt you? Come here. Like they do in Monster Hunter. That's why they created it. I don't want to use the bow all the time. I want to kill you underneath. And that was go this way. Get away from them. Not you. He jumps. How does he jump? He's a big fat fire machine. He can't jump. 1403. Yes, actually, the veil came much earlier than 1403. The veil was during the, they think as early as 300. Because women were constantly sacrificed. Ha! I did it! See, I did it without having to do it the way I was supposed to do it. Because I was high enough. dead. I don't know what that means. I haven't been this far. I think another one coming. Yeah. Okay, what's that say? The little button. Come here. Has anybody else had the urge to play the Kingdom Comes Deliverance?
I really haven't
Empty
looked at it
Benches
too
plays.
much. I'm like, My problem is I don't have a whole lot of time, really. You know, when and I'm uncoordinated enough where if I try to play another game,
This will help
it
me
really
overwrite them.
screws up every other game that I actually like playing and that I've been playing. Yeah, completely uncoordinated.
Hand and eye coordinate. Hand to eye. You're not too bad because you can drive. I mean, I've met some people that can't drive because their hand to eye coordination just is.
Well, I think it's more short-term memory.
Oh, that would make sense.
Once I've been playing a game a long time and it gets pushed into the long-term memory, I'm fine. Until I play a new game.
And then it's not good no more.
And then it's like, oh no.
Then you forget. Yeah, I play a lot of games. We all know this. Just if we went by the videos that I produce and stuff, I play anywhere to 3 to 12 games a week. So I know what you mean because I get a lot of memory. Like, wait, why do I keep... When I play No Man's Sky, I constantly hit X to fly, but X is your weapon. So I'm always, right before I take off, I'm constantly shooting into the sky. I did it. Now I have to go to the other place. Okay.
That's a little bit like me when I play GTA 5 and I play something else. But I press X to shoot, but then on a different game, I press X and it takes me out of the jet and it kills me.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And so that happens to all of us, I think. Some probably more so
that's
than
why
others.
That's why I'm gonna be being a PC gamer. It drives me nuts a lot of times trying to play a console, because I can't customize
You can actually customize your buttons on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, somewhat. Depends on the game, though.
No, you can straight up customize your buttons.
But I don't think that the customization that he's looking for is not the same as what he's talking about. Because you can customize your buttons, but you can't customize your sensitivity. I know that in some PC games you can change the actual sensitivity based on how long you hold it or how long you don't hold it or things like that. Because that's what Woofy was talking about when he was talking about Fortnite. Because even though the PC side, the PS4 side of it, we can change our customizations, they get a little more in depth, and it's just be on the programming, and also based on whether the game, like I said before, starts out as a PC game or a PlayStation game. Most games that are going to be on both platforms start out as a PC game, and so the programming is much easier. From what I've read, is much easier on that PC side, and I just think it's because there's more memory to it, so and the PS4 can't carry the same amount of memory, so you don't get that same thing.
Yeah, what I'm referring to in customization of the controller on console games is I don't want to just swap positions, which like in No Man's Sky you can swap positions of things from left to right. I mean, I want to change everything around, and maybe I haven't played around with it long enough to do that, to figure out how to do that. But I'm looking to completely change everything. Sensitivity, dead zone on the joysticks or the thumbsticks, everything.
Yeah.
The logarithmic function of the acceleration of the flipping thumbsticks, everything. Just every possible thing I'd like to be able to change, as I could if it were PC. So I'm finicky.
We know this about you.
Yep.
We know this about you. This is 15 corruption. We don't have a higher one. I don't think I do. So Nado was saying it was very hard at first. Your character knows nothing, and it shows all the skills need to be used and trained. Sad Jazz says, PC people, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm translating that LOL to exactly the way his voice would do it.
Sav just the consummate troll, because everybody trolls him too, so he learns from all of us.
He's the best kind of troll, though. He's funny.
Yes, he is.
I have nothing but good things about Yogg. Yogg is a great god. I will always worship God. Yogg the god. Praise Yogg. I don't have a higher weave, I guess. Okay, that's good to know. I was trying to get rid of some of these.
Don't hurt me for asking this, but what is Yogg?
Well, it's a drink, actually. No. When he played Conan Exiles.
Nog.
Yeah. Well, there's grog too, if I remember right. I can't remember who drank grog, but somebody drank grog in something, in some show or something. They had grog.
Yeah.
Give me a grog. But in his Conan Exiles, there's a god. They came up with this thing where it was the god Yogg. I don't know if it's in the game or if Savjaz is just Yogg. It means you don't die if you're Yogg. Yes. Yogg don't die. He's special. Alright, Nada. Are you leaving the chat to go do that? Or are you just telling me that you're doing that? Anyway, so the vlog will be up about 4 o'clock. 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow. I will have answered your questions. Anybody wants to ask me any other questions, don't do it in this chat. You go to one of my videos, you make a comment and say it's for the vlog. What did the Vixen say? I do one a month, so you have plenty of time. I'm looking for May's question right now. I'd like to have all the questions out ahead of time. I'm just that way. Gives me something to think about and any research I have to do, so... Let's see what we got here. That one's 25. I don't think I have anything higher than those. Okay. 11% handling. 7. That one's 9%. That's a... Ooh, we need that one. Oh, it's for my trip cost. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You come from Lovecraft's True Mythos, as in you Sagoth, I think. You Sagoth? You comes from Sagoth. It's Bone Jackie in the chat. ASL.
Hey.
What's the ASL? Hey.
All the way from Japan still?
Yeah, he loves Japan. He will stay in Japan forever. Forever and ever and ever. I was just telling them, Bone Junkie, they need to go check on your guide. You know, they need to go and check out your channel.
Streams, yeah.
They just need to go check you out. Check Bone Junkie out. Y'all go check out Bone Junkie. Go check out Long Roger on Mixer. Go check out Hoywit on YouTube. Go check Thunderpoo 2 on YouTube. Go check out Bobby Joe the Wizard, my son, on his channel. He has 15 subscribers. Doing well. I saw you. Go away. Hey, Bo Junkie, I read it. I read through it. It looks really, really good. I left you a comment. You know, and my comment is not. Goodbye, Adam. Thanks for stopping by. My comment is not to in any way to lesser what you did. It was just a thought of what I need, because you know the world's about me. The world is about Shardvixen. You are all here to please me. Wahaha. I don't have anything. Oh, I got a terror. Higher. Handle it. That one. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't get rid of any of those, really. But alright. Well, now we have to go back to Meridian. It'll be a long walk. And I've got a long walk ahead of me, and I gotta go back through all of those not the scrappers, but the other things. Ooh, what level is this one? This is the bandit camp that's level 25, right? Which one is that? Level 18. Level 18? What level am I? I forget what level I am. I'm lower than low now. Lower than low. I don't know what level I am. How do I find out what my level is? You're the second person that said that, Bone Junkie. Not a Vampire wanted to play this game too and wanted it on PC. I don't know what my level is. Why do I not know what my level is? Somewhere they tells me my level, doesn't it? Oh, level 20. I should be able to go to that corrupt zone. Let's go to the corrupt zone then. That'll be fun. I'll die plenty. Let's go do some dying. That's always fun. Dying. I died because I'm not Yogg. I die and then I'm reincarnated, then I die and I'm not, and then I'm reincarnated, and then I die again, and I'm reincarnated. So an ever looping event. All hail Yogg. The one true God.
I'll tuck that away.
Look at you, scared me, man.
And you didn't even say thank you. You need to say thank you when you do those kind of things.
Well, I hit the
came out of the bushes.
Yeah, well, I hit the lure call, and he probably was paying attention to that deer call, and I come crashing through the brush, and he's right on the other side of it. So
yeah, just collected the deer.
I could see that. I could see that happening.
Hey, Remus, how are you? Remus is come to visit. Hello, hello, hello. I'm playing around with things I'm not supposed to play with my weapons. So I'm gonna go back here. Where am I at? What do I have? I got that one. I don't wanna. Okay, just power. Which one's the higher one of the two? I think it's the war bomb. This one. Okay, that's the hunter bow. Where's the war bomb? There it is.
Where'd you shoot?
Maybe it's that one. That's
Moose?
the one I wanted.
Across the way or what?
Wait.
Yep.
So, ah, there it is. One hunter bow. Now, what do I do? Sharpshooters. Let's do the sharpshooting bow. That's always fun. La, 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 la. Then I can hit those things and they'll die.
Drop it.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. It's a good day. But I haven't done much
I'm
nothing,
gonna call that
so.
sucker up.
Alright,
When
I'm
you
gonna go
don't do
track
much.
this.
When you don't do much, it's usually a good day when you have fibromyalgia. Because there's nothing to be affected by it. Building my medicine. We're gonna go kill some corrupted creatures. Creatures are corrupted. They need someone to wipe them clean. Clean.
Speaking of
Can't be
that,
too prepared.
have you played Subnautica?
Not yet. I'm getting it for my Xbox One.
Okay, I'm just kind of curious to see what you thought.
Well, of the reviews that I've watched and looked and watched people play it, I'm sure it's going to scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because I don't swim well underwater in video games. Water in video games scares me. It scared me in Ark. There's
you
a
got
whole
a
funny thing
moose.
about that.
Or is that a bear? No, that's a moose.
Because I wouldn't get in the water in Ark.
Trees are getting dim
I've seen the
and
whole
tangled.
playthrough of Subnautica.
I've seen quite a few
it
of them.
seems pretty neat.
Yeah. I plan on getting it, and then I'll probably put it on Mixer and play it, because it's probably going to be Screamfest 101. It's like watching me play Amnesia. That was pretty hilarious, too, I'm sure.
What were you screaming every second?
No, the interesting thing about Amnesia, it's kind of like Hell's Blade. It's the sounds that get you. The game itself isn't very scary. I mean, the first time the guy pops out at you, of course, there's that first scare. But once you've seen him, you know what he's like. It's the anticipation of knowing he's going to pop out that's kind of freaky. And then the sound sounds are created, and they tell you that the sounds, because you're supposed to play it on really low level light. I just didn't, because I knew it would freak me out. I cheated. But yeah, so. All right, Remus. Have a good
Do any of you watch any of those YouTube channels?
I watch lots of YouTube channels.
Where it's nothing but like one picture on a screen, and they basically just tell like scary stories. Have you ever seen any of those? Whereas there's one that I watch. There's one called Corpse Husband that I watch, and there's another one called Bee Buster. But basically, I like watching
horse, go away! Horse is hurting me. Wait, I gotta run from the horse. Yeah, totally horses want to eat you. What they really, really want to do is go away. Woo! The horse is after me! I can't even get to the co-op center because the horse is after me. The horse meant to kill you. Come here. Kill you. Oh, good. You went up there. I don't have to kill you. Ran away. Run away. One of the ladies that when I first started my YouTube channel, she was one of my first subs, and I subbed her, and she now does creepy reading. Creepy pasta is what she calls it. So. Go lay down. Why are you barking in my ear? Get, two of you. They're barking in my ear. That snap that makes your ears hurt.
Nice dogs for you.
That's my dogs for you. They can't behave themselves. Okay, this is the corrupt zone, right? I'm in the corrupt zone. I have to kill these things again. Let's just kill some here. Actually, I need a fire for them. Let's go back over here. Woo! Gotta run. I made a mistake. I didn't want to play with you yet. Okay. That wasn't it. That's this one. No, it's not that one. I got issues going on here. What's the fire one? There it is. I want the fire arrow. So I gotta get this one back. Here we go. Here we go. Here
Finally,
we go.
I got a Viking dagger, guys.
Jazz is so nice. He sticks around on my videos. I don't ever watch it already.
I finally got the Viking dagger.
You finally got the Viking dagger? Well, that should be good for you. Okay, I got to stop towards the fire. Don't move towards the fire. Pissing them off left and right. Now they're all coming after me, and they're gonna shoot. They're gonna fire me. I have a way to use stuff for fire. I forgot that. Let me go. Ooh, yeah. I've got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of them all after me. Don't kill me. Oh, did they kill me? Oh my God, they killed me. Look at that. I died again. Guess what?
What the?
I died. Guess what? I died.
Well, I think I'm going to jump out of your chat. I got to go get some fluids.
It was really nice of you to stop by and chit-chat with me. I'm glad things are going well for you. Have fun with your hunter stuff, and I'm sure I'll catch you again. One of these times. My computer, my new computer will be up, and I'll be back to where I was watching people play all the time. Before, I was only catching people when I was done with the day, so not a lot of people were streaming. So everybody remember, Hoybut's going to be streaming in about an hour or so, right? Is that what you're planning?
Half hour.
Half hour. He's going to be streaming, so be sure to go by and check out the Hunter Call of the Wild with him.
Haven't decided what map I want to stream yet, but that's
oh, that'll be cool. No more Rocky
Mountains. Leave it up to the first person in the screen.
First person in the screen gets to decide. Oh my God, they're all after me. That's kind of unfair. Sneakiness.
First person gets what's
First person gets to decide what Hollywood is going to be streaming. That's what they were talking about. Oh, that one hits me hard. Hit them too.
Okay. I don't know how to set that up though, because I probably have to choose. on multiplayer.
Here, we're gonna go up here.
I don't know.
Alright, let's try this.
If not,
Well,
then
I mean, I could go,
coin.
I could go to the, just the loading screen, I guess, and set it up that way.
Yeah.
And wait for somebody to suggest it.
Did I get the right one here? We need the fire bow.
Get a challenge.
Yep. All right.
I don't
Well,
think
I will
need
talk
the
to
fire
everybody later on. Canes
Good
will
night.
probably
Good afternoon.
pop over to my own voice chat here shortly.
Okay. Yeah, hit me up when you start.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye, Oibit.
Later.
Sabjess says bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Mommy. Oibit's taking a drop out.
Yeah, I'm
Not
gonna take
getting
a
them.
drop out.
Alright.
Because I'm
It was
hungry. And so
It was really nice that you dropped by. It was nice to chat with you, Canes. You should come by, and you can add me as a PS friend if you want. And not that I play the Hunter, but you can always drop into chat whenever you want.
chats. Yeah.
So, all right, catch you later. And we're down to just you, me, and the chat, which is Savjazz, Roger, and I don't know who the third person is. And we're almost done here too. And just another reminder, I will be popping over in the mixer about half an hour after I'm done here. Oh, sooner. Depends. They all went away. Look at that. I got a nice high spot, and they all went away from me. Brat. Creatures. Brat. Creatures. I'll just go over here. Get this.
For later.
Yep, get that, get this. Telling you, Savjazz21 is the bomb, guys. Y'all gotta go check him out.
I don't think they'll want to. They'll probably blow up.
They'll blow up if they check him out. Oh, crap. He's coming to get me.
Yeah,
Go
because
away.
you just said he's a bomb.
He's a bomb. The bomb. Not that kind. Well, yeah, he'll blow you up. And a bomb. What am I doing here? I'm watching. Oh, no. Go away. Now you guys are after me again.
I don't know
Come
what
on.
you're doing, but I know what you're saying. You're saying crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. I am crazy for you. I'm just crazy. Crazy. You know I am certified crazy. If they give you a diagnosis, you're certified crazy. But there is a difference between being mentally ill and being crazy. I have met a few crazy people in my life. You can be crazy without being mentally ill and still be kind of like a loony-loo-loos. Okay, guys, you're supposed to follow me up here. See, I'm safe. Stupid game knows that I'm up high, and it won't send things so I can kill them piece by piece. Okay, I gotta kill them one at a time, you know, to get everything.
Here they come.
Out of your way. All right, we'll go up here. It's gonna be that way. It's gonna be that way. That's fine. What are they all doing over there now? What are they doing over there? Why are they over there? Why are they over there? Hiding out on the cliffs. What is that? Oh, this. What is that? What is that? You look funny, dude. Oh, ow. What was that? What is that? Okay. I'm very perplexed. Isn't that what you do here? It's this? Yeah. Give me that. Why can't I? Oh, there it is. There it is. I was trying to, what the heck? Why didn't it come up? Alright, if we go up here, let's climb up. Up in the corrupted valley. Up, higher. There you go. Good job. Alright, so then, yeah, see these silly creatures.
Over. Fight's on.
I don't like you. What the heck? Why are you coming down? I was just... Okay. Good job. Now go back up. Why can't you skate up? Why can't you skate? Oh, no, because you're being... I have... You know what? I have things for this. Did I not take it? Did I not take it? Isn't that the fire one? That's the healing one. Is that the fire one? That's the fire one. No, that's But whatever it is, it won't let me take it. Oh, they won't let me get it. I gotta run away, I gotta run away, I gotta die. Wait, now you're corrupted, see, you know me? What happens when you're corrupted? You get sick. And they're chasing you. I don't, ooh, there's nastiness there. Get you. I am stronger than you! Who am I stronger than? Everybody's stronger than two, even if it's really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Run slide work better with jump again. That's too much thought for me. Slide. I don't know how to do run slide. Yeah, probably do. That's the wrong way. What is it? I think that was Alright, I'm dying here. There we go. What's the run slide? I go this way. Oh, can we go up here? No, we cannot. Run and slide. Or run and slide. Okay, wait. Run, slide. Run, slide. Oh, run, slide. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's that one. Alright. Oh, nope, that didn't work. I guess Captain figured out that. Those are mine. Oh, here he comes again. There he comes. She'll be mad at you. Those are my cookies. Alright. Seems like it should be this hard. Maybe that's true. She's always mad at you. I figured out to run slide. Oh, to get away? Well, I thought it would be a great tactic to slide up underneath them and hit them. I saw you do that, Captain. I don't like that bow. That bow doesn't seem like to be the one we want. Don't go forward. That one. No, this one. Sure. Okay. Here we go. I see with the stealth. I get what you're saying. I'll have to work on that. I think it's better to be up higher. So then they do that, and I'm not down there. Can I hit you in the head? No, that didn't do anything. I'm sure you're gonna come by visit me soon. Oh, he missed. I missed. That's better stuff. Alright, well. There you go. I should probably be down there, right, to hit that.
That'll help.
No ammo? Well, what the heck? I guess I'll have to go down and jump on somebody. Not that way. Ah! Bye-bye! Oh, I had a critical hit too. Ah, I died again! that's it. I'm going to call it quits. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out of here. Peace. I will, as I have said throughout the stream, vlog will be up tomorrow around 4 p.m. It's not a Vampire 111's question. And you find out what the question was. And then Monday, I'm not sure if I'm going to be mixing streams around a little bit. Try some different days and see what we can get. So, thank you. Everybody check out Bone Junkie, SavJazz21. Thank you guys for sticking around. Long Roger Long. Check him out on Mixer. And whoever else is lurking back there. You know, ThunderTube Boo Gaming. Check him out on YouTube. And I will catch you guys all in my stream. And I've got a horse on me again. Run away from me.